Hello everyone, my name is Denis Shaykhmetov and I'm a founder of EfirIO, and here is my colleague Inna.
Hello everyone, my name is Tina and I am PR manager. So let me introduce you EfirIO, our company. So we're going to start with a short video which will give you a brief description of what EfirIO is actually. So let us introduce you to
EfirIO is tokenizing the multi-billion-dollar market for blogger advertising on the blockchain. Our goal is to simplify the transactions between bloggers and advertisers around the globe and create a more exciting and highly engaging advertising content. We feel that in the space lacking inconvenient service yet ruled by high commissions, EfirIO will start a real revolution. The exponentially growing global advertising market will reach $80.5 billion by 2020, which means double the 2016 valuation. We begin the token sale and invite you to become part of the continually growing advertising industry. We have already raised 1,250 Ether and reached stop cap. We have also launched the core product with 170,000 international bloggers already present on the platform and open for collaboration. The high growth potential of our token is secured by the amazingly high demand from all of EfirIO users. Let's innovate together and make the already profitable industry into a golden egg for everyone. Join the token sale and become part of the fast-growing market.
Thank you. Efir is an international marketplace that connects players of the bloggers' advertising market. There are more than 170,000 YouTubers available to the search engine, and we have already passed through 2 stages of ICO and collected 1,250 ETH from more than 100 investors and 1 fund.
That's right, so let's look closer at EfirIO. So basically the core of EfirIO is an intellectual search engine which searches among 170,000 YouTubers. How it works, you can see there on the screen. So basically you just type in the name of your product, or those words which describe your product the best. So it could be anything, it could be crypto, blockchain, dogs, book, whatever you wish. You type them in and you get the list of bloggers who are the perfect fit to promote your particular thing. And this list is based not just on the title of the channels or the channel description. The list is based on the words that they are saying in their videos or on their content. Next thing, you just choose the blogger that you like, and in the profiles you have contact details. So you just contact the blogger directly and you figure out the deal, and you can pay the blogger directly as well. So those profiles with contact details and statistics, as you could have seen on the screen, the access to them is free and available without registration.
Hey, you might say, everything looks cool, but what about the blockchain? And the explanation is coming to you. Bloggers' advertising market is decentralized by its nature, hence deals are P2P. Therefore, blockchain and cryptocurrency are the most suitable technology for that kind of market. Bloggers' audience is aggregated by language, not by country. Product for English-speaking audience could be promoted by any English-speaking blogger from any country. Cryptocurrency makes international money transactions easier. This approach develops the market internationally. In addition, smart contracts and oracles make P2P deals transparent and measurable for advertisers. Advertisers should pay for the measurable result of advertising and not for the fact of it. For example, for number of purchases, number of clients, number of application downloads, etc.
Yeah, so what about competitors? Do we have them? Of course we do. You might have heard such names as Hoku, AdHive, Social Media Market. They are the blockchain-based platforms, and from the first sight it seems that they're doing something similar to us. However, EfirIO is very different. So first of all, we actually have an already working product. Secondly, it's absolutely free. EfirIO is basically Google but for bloggers. There are, similar things in the market like advertising agencies, databases of bloggers exchanges. However, they have paid access. EfirIO is absolutely free. The third thing, and I think this is the most important, that we do not profit on such basic thing as the relationships between bloggers and advertisers. We don't do that. We profit on two other things. So the first thing is, we are a blockchain-based company, right? So we have our smart contracts. So we implement oracles that could monitor the result of the deal, so we would charge a small commission on that. So the second and the most important part is that we have different exclusive technological solutions for other market players, such as advertising agencies, PR and marketing specialists, and bloggers themselves.
Are we really so technologically strong? Yes, and I will give you a glance at our technologies. First of all, let's talk about agencies.EfirIO. This service allows advertising agencies prepare a letter of proposal as a PowerPoint presentations. Proposal will consist of slides with bloggers' prices and basic statistics, just in 10 seconds. So normally it takes an agency at least 1 week to prepare a presentation. And agencies in Russia are already using this service. As we determine every word the blogger says in different languages, we could make a deep market analytics. For example, we could compare trends and changing social moods. We could answer questions: what celebrity or brand is more popular? For example, what is more popular now, these days? BMW or Mercedes? Yes, it's BMW. Decentralized production has already been launched in Russia. It aims increasing the bloggers' content quality by connecting YouTubers with market media specialists. Market media specialists could teach the blogger or get employed as a part of the team. We also have an approach to measuring the emotional influence of bloggers' video. It helps to measure the quality of PR. So for above-mentioned technologies are paid services, and after the main token sale will be paid only in QZs, in our cryptocurrency.
So why will there be the demand for QZs? There are several reasons for that. So first of all, as Denise has just said, all of those unique and exclusive technological solutions that really facilitate the lives of market players can be bought on the inner currency QZ. And they are actually so useful for the market players that they will buy it. And we already have agencies in Russia which have subscribed to the services. And after the end of the token sale, they will start paying us in QZ. Secondly, we have open API. This means that any external project can, plug in and use our data to create new services. However, in order to sell their services on our marketplace, they will have to accept QZ as payment. And besides, we have a limited emission of QZs, and there will be no extra emission. So, we invite you to participate in our token sale. We, as Denise has already said, we have gone through 2 stages, and we have already collected our soft cap of 1,250 ETH, and we used that money in order to develop the platform and the search engine, as you could see it today, and we have shown you on the screen. So now we are trying to raise our hard cap, which will be 15,000 ETH, and that money would go into developing our extra services.
Our ICO will last until the end of July. We invite you to participate. There is a bonus program. Participate today and get 25% bonus. Join us, and together we will change the advertising market.
Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, we are willing to answer them right now, or you can go ahead and go over to our booth and we will talk to you there.
How do bloggers get involved? Do they sign up? fill out an application? Do you choose them?
Okay, we have two different types. So at the moment, as you can see, we have 170,000. So the majority of those would be those who we have added ourselves. So for those who would have just the contact details and the basic, as they call it, open statistics. But also we have other bloggers. We have more than 1,000 of international bloggers. And when I say international, I mean any country, literally like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, US, Mexico, Russia, Australia, whatever. We have more than 1,000 of them, and they have given us access to their channels. So by doing that, they provide us access to the non-public, as they call it, statistics, which consist of age, gender, and geographic structure of the audience. And also they publish their press rates. So this is very useful for the advertiser because he can actually calculate the amount of target audience coverage with every particular blogger.
Does that answer? Thank you. So by the time I get the microphone. Anybody else have any questions? All right. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you can see them right outside the booth.
Thank you for having us.